Hi, it's Dina. Welcome to my studio. I'm going to, today, I'm just going to give you a quick little Pilates workout. It's going to be efficient and not easy, but kind of and quick. By quick, I don't mean fast paced. It's going to be kind of a short in duration. This is inspired, or actually at the request of one of my clients who travels a lot and needs just something that she feels she can get a nice little Pilates workout in wherever she might be in her travels with a short amount of time, but get the most efficiency out of it or the most, effective results. Anyway, it is geared for those of you who have prior Pilates experience, complete understanding and grasping of the fundamentals and foundations, centering, concentration, control, precision, fluidity, stability, and breath, understanding what the neutral is so that you understand the verbal cues. So if you're very, very new to Pilates and you don't quite have that experience, this video is not for you. That being said, listen to my cues first, your body second, suggested breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Again, the cueing that I will be giving is giving with the assumption that you understand and you have a grasping and a connection to the foundations and fundamentals and principles of Pilates. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start a little bit toward the foot end of our mat. Knees bent, feet flat. If you can, you're going to get the soles of your feet and the soles or pads of your toes flat to the floor. Ideally, we're going to sit for this version here. We're going to bring the legs together, squeezing the feet, knees, and thighs together. And using your arms, holding on with your hands just at the top of your shins, drawing your shoulders down your back body, no shrugging, and lifting from the base of your spine, lifting your rib cage. You can stretch out through the neck and then pull your face and neck into alignment with the rest of your spine, making sure you're not leading with your face, but you're lifting with your chest. Take some nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and find the best neutral you can with a little assistance from the pulling of your arms. As the best that you can, bring your feet a little closer to your body without collapsing back here. Try to really use your arms to help you sit tall. Nice deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Here, staying nice and neutral, nice and tall. Lean back from your hip joint, leaning back with your torso, staying in neutral until your arms are straight, and then slowly lift one arm and then the other. Here, we're going to go from a lumbar curl. You're going to touch your pelvis back, and you're going to roll down just to the flat part, back part of your pelvis, just above your butt crack there, right before the lower back connects. Keep that deep scoop in your belly. Keep the curve. Roll back up using your core connection. Once your shoulders are over your hips, sit tall, grabbing a hold of your shins with your hands to help you. Make sure you don't pull by shrugging. You pull with your hands and your elbows, and you lift your rib cage. You lift from the base of your spine. Do that again. Inhale. Exhale. Lean back. Find the place where you're balancing. Find the breath that works best for you. Roll back right before your lower back wants to connect. For more challenge, bring your feet a little closer to your body. Feel your core talking to you. Keep your feet on the floor. Deep breath. Stay curved and come up slowly, staying curved until your shoulders come over your hips. Then stack up tall with the help of your hands and arms. Try to keep your feet close to your body. One more time, lifting the base of the spine, lifting the ribs. Lean back. This time, try to lift your hands right away. And this time, rolling all the way down. Rear tilting the pelvis. Scooping. Trying to feel one segment of the spine at a time, connecting to the mat. And when you get all the way down there, stretch your body out long. Nice deep breaths. Long legs, long arms. Good. If you feel like rocking it out, rock it out. And then here we go. Find your center in neutral. Knees are bent, feet are flat. Find that nice neutral spine here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Legs and feet are hip width apart. Spine is neutral. Pelvis is neutral, and you're internally imprinting into your connection in that neutral spine, making sure you're not popping off the mat. Nice deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. A few more times, focusing on the breath connection. Focusing on your center. And here we go, lifting the right foot, bringing that leg to a tabletop position. Maintaining neutral, lift the left leg to tabletop. Legs are hip width apart or together, up to you, whatever feels best, whatever you can manage. Come on up into that chest lift, get that divot into the proper position. Your face and skull is in the proper position, so you're not leading with your face. Pull your face bones back. We're going to interlace those fingers, and we're going to reach those knuckles up toward the ceiling and lift up from your ribs as if somebody's pulling you up from your hands, but don't let your shoulders round and scrunch. We're going to bring the right knee in, grab a hold just below the kneecap at the top of the shin, extend the left foot out, face height or higher. Here, you're going to keep your elbows out wide, your shoulder heads are pulled open, and you're going to pull for a 2 count here on this leg. Reach the arms and switch legs and pull. reach. Don't let your legs rotate outside the frame of your body. Keep them tracking with the ribs and in the hip line. And come on, lift. You're not lowering down. Every time you let go of the leg, you're going to reach with the arms high. You're going to stay up in this chest lift. Reach. One more time for a double count. Keep your eyes low. Eyes are looking at the thighs. And here we go, single count. 1, and reach, pull, and reach, pull, and reach, pull, pull, pull. And now single it out faster. 2, 3, and 4. Bring it in, lower down, arch the back off the mat, take a counter stretch from all that flexion that you're doing. Stretch the legs out long if you would like to. Find the breath and come back into your center. Knees are bent, feet are flat. Once again, find that neutral spine. And here we go. One leg to table, the other leg to tabletop. In this version of double leg stretch, we will be bringing the hands down to the mat instead of up to the sky as we extend the thighs. Come on up into that chest lift. Grab a hold of your legs just at the top of the shins and pull the legs in as far as you can toward your face without tucking up into a ball. Keep your pelvis neutral. Stay lifted up in this chest curl, and here we go. As the legs extend out on a high or medium diagonal, palms go to the floor, and we stay lifted, and we bring it in. And reach, lift up, really anchor heavy into your waist and your ribs. And reach. Come on, really ground through your middle. You can turn those legs to Pilates stance on the extension or keep them neutral, that's up to you. Let's go for 4 more. Deep into your core. No bouncing, no lowering and lifting in the core. Keep your in the chest. Keep your eyes low. I don't know if this is 3 or 4 more, but we'll go for 1 more here. Stay lifted in that chest curl. Eyes stay low onto the thighs. Reach. See if you can lower those legs a little without popping. Bring them up and lower down. Take your break. Arch the back off the mat. Oh yeah. It's a little warm up here. I should have worn short sleeves, but it's all right. We'll be done soon. Single straight leg stretch version. Here we go. Find your center, maintain it, get into neutral, keep it. One leg and then the other, straight up to the sky when you're ready. If you're tight, you know the deal. Make your modifications where you need to, but don't sacrifice your neutral pelvis. And come on up into your chest lift. Really lift from your core here. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. Grab a hold behind that right calf, and you can flex or point. Lower the left foot face height or higher, and we pull for a nice stretch. Keep pressing that leg into your hands. Keep that gaze low. We're doing a double pulse, no bouncing. The body doesn't move. It's just the legs moving and the arms and hands are waiting to grab a hold of it. Press the front of your thigh to the back of the thigh. Try not to push through the kneecap. Nice deep breaths here. Bring your hands behind the head. Flex the ankles and give me a single. Pull, 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 and rest. Arch the back off the mat. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. Neutral spine, once again, including your neck. Find your neutral pelvis and connect it. Nice deep breaths here. And when you're ready, lift one leg through tabletop and up to the sky. Straight legs. 90 degrees to the trunk with the thighs. If you're really tight, remember, the knees can stay bent a little bit. Just don't sacrifice your neutral spine here. And in this case, when we come up into the chest lift, this neutral pelvis. Here we go. So first, it's just trying to hold the weight of your legs without popping belly, back, or ribs, and keeping your neutral spine, including the pelvis, head, neck, and shoulders. Everything's in place. Now, take it a step further. Bring the hands behind the head. Press the skull into the hands. Flatten out that divot back there. And press the hands into the skull, the head, the skull into the hands, and lift up from your core. Do not lead with your face. Eyes are low to your pelvis or to your thighs. You can have Pilates stance or neutral thighs here. And here we go. Start to lower those legs away from your body, but only as far as you can without popping your belly, back, or ribs. Stay heavy into the waist and the ribs, and slowly bring them back up. Bring them, don't swing them, and stop at 90. Don't bring them here. You're not lifting your hips, and you're not going beyond that 90-degree angle. Breathe. Stop at 90 at the top. Good. Anchor. Lower those legs. Reach them. Keep them long. Try not to drop out of your chest curl. Breathe. Oh, I did a couple of videos this morning, and I'm really a little tired here. I'm going to do one more. Do as many as you want, as many as you can with good form, okay? And bring it in and rest. Well, bring it in when you're ready, not when I'm ready. All right, nice work. Nice job. Okay, so you're either going to roll it up. Nice job. Like I'm looking at you. I'm assuming you're doing a good job. All right, you are, right? Okay, I'm trusting you on this one. If you have questions, you're going to let me know. All right, so here we are. You can just rock it up, come up to sit, take a breather, or we're going to do a roll up here. We're going to start this version of roll up with your arms straight to the sky. I'm going to flex my ankles here, and I'm actually going to come into my Pilates stance. You can do that with your legs together. You could do pointed or flex. That's up to you. I'm going to have my little rotation here. Arms are shoulder width apart. We're going to dig into the core. Set your face, head, and neck into the proper position, and you're going to try to think about rolling up, rolling up, rolling up. Don't be afraid to tuck your tail. Just don't grip your butt. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Lift up, out, and over your legs. And then sit tall, stacking it up. Nice deep breaths. Right here, we're going to go for our spine twist. We're going to keep the legs together for this version. You're going to make sure that your heels are staying put on the mat, and so are your sitting bones. I'm going to pull that fleshy part of my butt back. Feel the sit bones and the heels as if you're in a bed of cement. Arms are going to come out to the sides, and you're going to try to sit as tall and centered as possible. Tendency is to lean back. I tend to drop back a little bit sometimes here. We're not going to move anything from the waist down, so it's from the waist up. Get those palms facing in front of you and the knuckle sides facing back, and actually bring the hands behind your body a little bit without pinching the shoulder blades. You'll feel the shoulder blades come toward each other, but don't pinch them purposely. Keep lifting your ribs off your hips and your hips off your thighs. Lengthen out from the base of your spine. We're going to rotate to the right side. We're going to keep even weight in both sitting bones. We're going to try not to lean back or to either side. We're going to pulse from the waist. Press those knuckles back. Stretch those fingers away from each other so this back arm or this front arm here doesn't come across the body. Nice. Inhale, exhale. Here we go. Other side. Now here, this arm always wants to come across the body. Keep it back there. Lift and pulse from the waist. Don't bounce. Make sure your shoulders are not noosing your neck. Come back to center. Inhale. Rotate. And center. And as you pulse, lift. Try to keep even weight in both sitting bones. Don't move your legs or your hips. One more time, each side. Good. And last time. And come to center and rest here. Fabulous work, right? Do you feel it? All right. And again, just check yourself and do what you can. Okay, so here we're going to come onto hands and knees. And when we come onto hands and knees, you know the deal. We want to have the biceps kind of spiraled forward, hands come a little bit in front of the shoulders and a little bit wider. We're looking for our neutral spine here. So find that place where you can move through your spine and your legs and knees are hip width apart. Shoulders are a little wider than shoulder width and a little bit in front of you. Hips are just over the knees. Be sure not to sink into yourself. Really lift, 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 lift. Feel your front body pulling to your back body. Find a place where you're not hanging into your shoulders or your lower back, and you're not dropping into your rib cage. Try to find the best neutral for you, okay? Here we go. We're going to take that right leg, reach it behind, press the toe pads into the floor. Reset anything that you need to, and try to feel that you're squared off here. Notice if you tip to one side or shifted. Draw the navel energy in toward the spine, feeling your core connection. Here, we're going to lift that left leg, trying to bring the foot where you think it's about the height of the same butt cheek. Nice deep breaths. Try to stay squared. If you're in the right place and you're using your energy properly and you're manipulating it properly, the left hand, the left arm can lift easily off the mat without you losing your balance. So test that out. Put it anywhere you want. Hold it. Find your spinal balance. Try to really feel your center. Here, we're going to bring that knee back down. When you're ready, reset anything that needs to be reset. Try to find that center. Again, keep your alignment, keep your center, keep your lift. Reach that left foot back. Press the toe pads into the floor, shift the body weight back. I didn't say that on the other side. And try to square it off as you lift that heel from the thigh bone until it's about butt height or shoulder height. Really try to feel your core connection here. Try not to shift back, try not to shift forward, try not to drop. Really lift, use your core connection. Here, once again, the opposite arm should be light, so try to lift it. When you lift it, don't drop. Don't drop into this standing shoulder. Try not to jam it. Wrap the shoulder blade energy around to the armpit. Check your body. Try to see where you feel a little bit loose or a little bit uneven and try to center it out. Center it out. Reach the heel back. Breathe. Nice deep breaths. Do the best you can. Balance here for a few breaths. Maybe time yourself on it and then bring the hand back down. Here we're going to go right into a plank. High plank on the toes and the hands. Same idea, find your center. When you're ready, lift the opposite leg, Press back through both heels. Try not to jam the kneecaps. Here, try not to sink anything. Lift up to the sky. Imagine you're floating your back body up to the ceiling. Feel if you're tipping or moving to one side. Are you dropping? Draw the tail under between your legs a little bit without gripping the butt. The butt will turn on. Draw the pubic bone energy up toward the sternum. Navel energy toward the spine. Try to square off. Don't live in the elbows. Don't live in the knees. Try to microbend those joints without sinking. Breathe. Neck in neutral. Front of the thighs to the back of the thighs. Only hold it till you can't keep good form anymore. And I'm going to come down. Very carefully. Come back down. Open the knees. Bring your feet together. Sit back for a nice wide knee child's pose if your body's okay with that, and reach your arms out in front of you. Try to reach your arms out far. Try to reach your arms out far so that the forearms come off the mat. Take a few good deep breaths there. And then slowly come up to sit. Bring your legs around in front of you. Once again, we're going to roll down and we're going to just do a little bridge work, okay? I'm going to take a sip of water here. As I said, it's warm out today. Excuse me. There we go. All right. So here we go. These things are more tied and getting stuck here. I don't like to tie this in a bow because if I lay on my belly, then it hurts. Okay, so here we go. Find yourself a little bit more to the front end of your mat so you have room to roll down, and you're going to roll down or walk down, however you'd like to get once back into that neutral spine once again. Here we're going to start with the feet hip width apart, and we're going to go through bridge articulation and neutral bridge. Again, the level of this class is that I assume, you know what they say about assuming. Well, I'm assuming that you know the difference and you have done this work with me before or somewhere before. And again, you know the fundamentals. So hip width apart, remember where I like those ankles placed when you are up into shoulder bridge. We don't want those feet too far behind you. We don't want them too far out in front. Try to have it where the heel or the ankle, somewhere around that is just directly under the knee, not tucked up behind. You can always fix that when you come up. Okay, so we're going to start with bridge articulation. Find the breath, and when you're ready, use your waist. Remember, don't grip your butt and push back with your hips. Pull back with your waist. Here we go. Find that breath, pull back. Once that waist leaves the floor, send your thigh energy out past your knees, shins, and toes, all that body weight away from your neck. Keep your neck in neutral. Roll back down, using your core energies. Co-contracting here. One segment of the spine at a time. Stop when you're back down in neutral. Inhale. Exhale, whatever breath works for you, peeling off. As soon as you leave the floor with the waist, you stretch your body weight out past your knees, shins, and toes. Press into your feet to lift up into that neutral bridge. Lift hips and ribs at the same time. Don't move your shoulders or neck out of this neutral position. Nice deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale, find that breath. Try not to round your shoulders. Keep your shoulder base nice and wide. Remember, the feet and the legs are the things that are pressing you up at this point, as the spinal muscles are the things that are articulating to move the spine in and out of flexion, extension, and neutral. Rolling back down. One more time. Press into the feet, stretch the thighs away from the hips. Here we go. Now here we're going to roll down, bending at the waist, C curving into that lumbar, and you're going to roll down just to that lowest rib and back up. Don't let the weight go into your throat. It's called shoulder bridge, not neck bridge. Halfway down and up. We roll through with the core muscles. We press, we lift and lower from the feet and the legs. Breathe. You should feel your glutes and hamstrings on overtime, but you shouldn't be doing that grippy, thrusty thing, right? Keep that shoulder base nice and wide, bending, rolling down right before the back of the belly button wants to come to rest. Breathe, roll down. Your butt and your hamstrings are never turning off here. And again, you're not gripping and thrusting. They're just really working. Good, now stay here for a breath. Lengthen out, fix anything that needs to be fixed. Roll down one last time, upper, middle, to the lowest rib. This time we're going to continue down to the back of the belly button, to the lower back, after the waist, of course, and then the rear hips, pelvis returns to neutral. Now we're going to go in that neutral bridge. We're going to lift and lower. So no more articulation, lifting ribs and hips at the same time, keeping those legs parallel to each other. Here we go. We're up. We're hinging from the hips. We're just tapping the butt, so there's no rolling down here. There's no imprinting. The ribs are not melting into the mat. The lower back is not imprinting. It's just feeling the hips, the back of the hips of the butt tap down. Maintaining that neutral. Don't thrust. We're lowering and lifting by using feet and legs, not by thrusting and gripping the butt. If you do this right, your glutes and your hamstrings really work hard without you doing any gripping. Breathe. I don't know how many we're doing. We're just going to do a couple of more here. Up. Come on. Keep your knees parallel to each other. Don't let them knock in. Don't let them drop out. Don't change the shape of your spine if you can help it. We're hinging from the hips. Let's go for 4 more. If you can. 4, 3, 2, on 1. Hold up. Check your shoulder base. It should be wide. You can press those arms against the floor as needed. The left leg goes on overtime as you lift the right leg up toward the sky. Left leg is going to press up so the right leg can pulse toward the ceiling. But it's the left leg doing the movement to make that right leg reach further. I think this is 5, 6, 7. Try to stay square. Try not to drop to the right side. Try not to drop down. Right foot comes down. Reset. Fix anything that needs to be fixed. Lift the left leg. Right leg goes on overtime. Right foot, right leg pumps so that the left leg could reach for the ceiling. Press your arms into the floor as needed here. Try not to drop to the left side. I don't know, maybe 5, maybe 6. Keep your spine neutral. I'll say 8. Bend the knee. Bring the foot back down. Reset everything into neutral. Here, if you feel okay with it, reach your arms overhead. Press into your feet. Don't drop into your neck. Otherwise, keep your arms down alongside your body. Here, you're going to just relax the arms now, bending at the elbows and letting them come down a little. We're going to roll down to the upper back. Feel both sides of the rib cage spreading into the mat as you feel each piece of the spine imprint. Feel the lowest ribs, feel the waist. Lower back, rear hips, pelvis returns to neutral. Oh, that feels good. Okay, here we're going to bend one knee and the other in toward your body. Grab a hold with each hand behind each thigh and stretch your legs up to the sky. Flex your ankles. Here, press your thighs into your hands until your arms are straight. Point and flex your feet. Roll and wiggle the feet. Nice deep breaths. Keep pressing your legs into your arms. Pull your shoulder heads back and lift your sternum up toward the sky here. Arching through the upper back and feel the waist maybe just lifting off the mat. Pressing your legs, flex and point the feet. Then slowly bring your legs toward your body a little bit by bending your elbows and pull your ribs and your waist back into that neutral position so they're connecting back to the mat. Don't let your hips tuck. Just feel that hamstring stretch. And then shake it out. Nice work. Alrighty, here we go. We're gonna roll up to a balanced sit. Find the breath, bring the knees back into the chest if you took your feet down. And we're gonna tuck up here. So first you're just gonna kind of tuck into a bowl, get a nice stretch, and then arrange your energy so you're up into a chest lift with the proper positioning of your head and your neck. Draw into your abdominals, press your legs away from your body. Let your feet kind of just come up away from the back of your legs a little bit. So don't hang them down too much. Let them come up so you have some hamstring action here too. It's fun. Draw the shoulder heads wide. Keep your energy here with a nice stretch of the arms and your legs are squeezing together. Here we're going to reach the legs away and we're going to try to roll up to balance on that tailbone. Nice deep breaths here. Breathe. Find a semi or a full teaser. I am vertigoing right now. Hold on, I'm spinning. Sorry about that, guys. I have my little vertigo condition, BPPV. So you keep balancing, balance, balance, balance as best you can, balance as best you can. And I'm going to come back to you, join you as if I wasn't spinning before. Okay, so here we go. So now, here we go. Here, now you reach your arms. And if you can, you go to that full teaser. You can hold on to your ankles. You can hold on behind your legs. Whatever you want to do. You can keep your knees bent. Just try that balance here. Nice deep breaths. Breathe. Cross the ankles if you can, bend the knees, and come to sit. Sorry about that. I have that vertigo condition and every now and then and I thought it was okay, but I got up there and I was spinning, so I had to take that little couple seconds break. I hope you were still balancing while I had to close my eyes. All right, so anyway, we're up here sitting, and we're gonna just go for a nice little mermaid stretch. So if you can, you're gonna take both legs to the right. The right foot is tucked up kind of behind you. Just be careful with your knees. If your knees are bad, you just sit in any time, not bad, but if your knees are not happy with that, just sit however you can sit so you can take a nice side stretch, okay? Otherwise, we're gonna be here I'm going to take a hold of my right ankle with my right hand, and I'm going to reach my left arm up. If you can, you're going to look at that left hand. Otherwise, you're going to look down first. Just don't throw your head all the way back. Just kind of look toward the left and maybe up a little. Deep breaths. Now look down to the right. Bring the left hand to the head and kind of rotate and bend down to the right. Lift up again. Center. Reach the arms out. Take the left hand to the floor and reach over with the right. Don't drop into your left shoulder. Lift out of it. Spider walk the left hand down and then bend the elbow till the forearm is on the mat. And then reach the right leg behind you and reach the right arm all the way away and down to the floor. Now, if you can, you're going to shimmy that left leg arm back to your left or over to your left and take a nice rotation down toward the floor. This is just a version or a form of taken from the original mermaid stretch. Now, if you can, you're going to come back halfway, stop here, bend the right knee, walk it back to the start position, and take a little side stretch, and then an open stretch. That's all we're doing for today. Take the legs to the other side. That's all, just a little kind of stealing from the original mermaid stretch. So here we're going to reach, looking up a little. Even though we're bending to the left, try not to crunch down to the left. Lift off both sides of your hips and ribs. Good. Then take the hand to the head and look down. Bending at the waist without sinking and collapsing. Lift up tall from the waist. Reach the arms out. Lean open from the hip on the left side and over the right side. Bring the right hand down. Spider walk or just bring the forearm elbow down. Reach this arm overhead and feel free to maneuver yourself into a rotation, straightening the back, the top leg, the left leg at this point if you'd like to, and take a little rotation stretch here. Breathe. When you feel ready, reset your hands and your arms so that you could rotate back to the front of the room. I'll be right there. And then you're going to straighten from your arms, straighten your arms, bending that left knee again where it started, back to where it started. Lift up using your waist, come back, take it over, reach it up, and rest. That's it. Okay, so we're going to come to a seated position and just take a little twist, a feel good twist, maybe another cross-legged seat for a little twist, and maybe just a little cat-cow here or flexion and extension of the spine on all fours. Nice deep breath. Maybe sitting back, going forward. And that's it for today. I hope that you were able to follow along. Sorry about my little spin episode there. Woo! That's, yeah, it is what it is, right? All right, my loves, thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you feel good. Let's just take a nice deep breath here. Inhaling, reaching the arms up. Here at the end of this movement, if you have time, because this is something for you to do when you're kind of pressed for time, but I don't want you to rush it. I want you to have enough time to be able to do the moves efficiently and properly so you get the best results out of it, okay? So again, do as few or many repetitions of each thing that you can while listening to your body, all right? So you can kind of make this your own. Let me know if you have questions, you need clarification on anything. Let me know what else you want to see, and I'll put them up here for you. Going forward, I'm going to try to really pop a bunch of different Pilates and stretch and yoga videos up on here. So tell me what you want to see, and I will do it for you. Okay, thank you all so much for joining me. Stay long and strong, beautiful people. Peace out. Be balanced. Ciao for now. Okay, it never works.